What's up, everyone? Aaron here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at my next set of Doctor Wu figures that I recently got in. This is Doctor Wu's DW-E12 Blue Thunder and DW-E13 Sky Glider, also known as Thundercracker and Powerglide. And once again, I'm really satisfied with these two little figures. They're very cool pocket bots. So let's get on into it and take a closer look at them. So get some nice artwork of both of the characters. Their IP skirting names there, super creative ones once again. And product shot. That's pretty much it. Again, you will get separate sets of instructions for both figures, as well as collector cards. Again, not in super thick cardstock, but not cheap either, so nice enough. Hooray for stats and badly translated biographies. And once again, you won't get any accessories with these two figures, unless you were counting Thundercrackers, guns, null rays, whatever you would like to call them. So here's Thundercracker, and looks good. Again, the exact same mold as Starscream, but again, very nice sculpt here on this. It's definitely looks like an F-15 from G1. So very cool. Once again, you can see everything that's going on. But again, great looking figure in this mode for the size. Again, you've got some paint here on the nose and on the canopy of the cockpit there. But again, these are just done with stickers. But again, they're nicely applied, so just don't get these figures wet, I suppose. Don't take your Transformers in the bath, kids. Not a good idea. Anyway, that's about all there is to say about him. I like him. I always like Thundercracker's colors, and looks good here. So, nothing to complain about. Now, Powerglide, again, sort of like Sea Spray, he has a very sort of rounded and chibi sort of take on his alt mode. But honestly, I kind of dig it again. Part of it maybe because I only have one other Powerglide in my collection, that's Iron Factory's. So I don't even have any bigger figures of him outside of Legend scale. So this is a cool little alt mode. I like it. I mean, obviously, once again, you can see exactly everything that's going on here, but it's a very cool little alt mode. This is just all cast red plastic, but he does have some nice metallic paint on his cockpit up there, and just gray plastic as well. So not much else to say about it, but obviously does not look like a real A10, but I think it works for Powerglide. Pretty cool little alt mode. So let's do some quick size comparisons and we'll get on with the review. Car comparisons again, if you would like them: Magic Square, New Age, Iron Factory, and the old Hasbro Legend class. And here they are with Iron Factory Thundercracker and Reveal the Shield Thundercracker from a way back. So here are Thundercracker and Powerglide in their robot modes, and once again, I think it's a pretty good result for both in different ways. So Thundercracker once again is just a repaint of Starscream, so we won't spend a ton of time on him. But once again, we do have a little bit of paint on his turbines here, on his face, on his eyes. So that's nice. And he's going to have the same articulation as Starscream. But colors look good for Thundercracker. Once again, null rays, if you want to remove them, you can. Articulate the wings as you like. All the ball joint articulation you expect and saw with Starscream. So, looks pretty cool. Once again, I kind of like these because I have the core class Starscream and Skywarp, and I like both of those figures, and transformation is very similar. So, I kind of dig it for that reason as well. But yeah, Thundercracker looking good. Looking good in blue. Now, Powerglide here is pretty interesting to me. Once again, just like Sea Spray, it's more of that sort of rounded, exaggerated, chibi kind of style. But I really like it here. This honestly might be, I got these figures again for the Seekers, but I think this honestly might be my favorite figure of the bunch. Um, he's just a fun little figure. Um, Again, not overly complicated as far as transformation goes, as you saw, but I love this face here on him. He does have paint on his eyes and a little bit of paint there on his forehead. Um, but again, it's a very G1 Powerglide. Like I can see this tiny little dude being like, "Hey, I'm Powerglide." Pardon my bad impression, but very cool. I like him a lot. Articulation wise, obviously you see his head is just sculpted on there, so you're getting nothing there. Ball joint though at the elbows, so you know what to expect there. He does have these hinged elbows that go beyond 90 degrees due to transformation. But that's it as far as that goes. Ball joints at the hips again, so full splits, kick all the way forward and back. And knees are going to go right. Actually, not even. They'll go 90 degrees. So, and his feet are on a ball joint as well. So you get all kinds of articulation as far as that goes. My only complaint is about this figure might be that there's no really way to keep his engines on his legs sort of tabbed back. So as you're handling him, they're inevitably going to get moved up and around out of place. But I mean, that's just a total nitpick. I really like this little figure otherwise. So very cool to have. I'm happy to have him very much in this collection of mine. So we will do some size comparisons and we'll wrap things up. Just for some general size comparisons, our boy Iron Factory Runabout, a Titan Master / Prime Master, and Core Class Skywarp. For Powerglide, here's some Autobot flyers, Iron Factory Powerglide, New Age Cosmos, and Zeta Toy Slingshot. And yeah, obviously not going to scale here unless you're somebody who thinks of Cosmos being a UFO as maybe being a little bigger. If so, maybe this actually kind of works a little bit. Yeah, probably still a bit of a stretch, but there you go. Here's Thundercracker with New Age Thundercracker and Iron Factory Thundercracker. And for fun, as the screenwriter version of Thundercracker might say, here he is as the Jiminy Cricket to Siege Voyager Thundercracker. Final thoughts on Dr. Wu's DW-E12 Blue Thunder and DW-E13 Skyglider. Again, I think these are two really nice little figures for what they are. I'm really impressed with Powerglide, particularly. I did not think I would like him as much as I do, and he honestly might be my favorite of all of these Doctor Who figures that I've picked up. So that's saying something. It just, I don't know. He's just a fun little pocket bot for sure. And obviously, I still love the Seekers since that's what I got them for. So very happy with Thundercracker here too. Again, no QC issues. Materials feel good. Transformations fun and easy for both of the figures. And again, if you are getting these to go as companions with your Titan class figures, I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you're just picking them up like me just to have some fun little pocket bots, I don't think you'll be disappointed either. So that's going to do it for the review. Hope you all enjoyed it and have a good one.